Yikes, people, yikes. This is not something you want to hear, especially for people that just recently started investing into reading this series. It's not good, but the writing started to become on the wall very clear. Because in case you don't know, there's a new manga that just debuted, I want to say maybe a month and a half ago, in Weekly Shonen Jump, known as Ruri Dragon, and it was actually picking up a bit of steam. Like, the author just opened up a Twitter account, an official Twitter account. Like, a lot of people were praising it, saying it's a little different and unique and all of that jazz. However, the author, very soon into serialization, I want to say after chapter 4, started getting sick and needing to take breaks, and it was kind of looking a little bit, you know, I guess you would say messy, so to speak, because when you're a new serialization, they don't even give you breaks for like the first year, damn near. Like, you pretty much stuck to, you got to drop a chapter every week. And with all of that, I was worried about, like, how is this author going to be able to do this if they're getting sick early on into serialization? And everyone's worst fears came true, because yeah, let's read. Ruri Dragon by Masaoki Shindo is entering an indefinite hiatus due to the mangaka's poor physical condition. Thank you for reading Ruri Dragon every week. Due to the poor physical condition of Masaoki Shindo, Ruri Dragon will enter hiatus starting Weekly Shonen Jump issue number 35. The series was already absent from Weekly Shonen Jump issue number 33, and the editorial department looked for a way to create a substantial schedule while facing the mangaka's health condition, but after various discussions with Masaoki Shindo, it has been decided that it would be better for them to take a break to recover so the serialization continues in perfect conditions in the future. We will inform of the series comeback in upcoming Weekly Shonen Jump issues. We are very sorry to all readers who were looking forward to the series and kept sending comments and letters. We will do our best to bring back Ruri's daily life, so we would appreciate it if you would look over us in the future. We look forward to your continued support of Ruri Dragon, Weekly Shonen Jump editorial department. So basically, it's going on a hiatus that is undetermined. It could be a month, it could be 3 months, they don't know, but essentially it's going on hiatus. Thankfully, it wasn't given the axe. They didn't say, you know what, we just flat out canceling it. They are planning on bringing it back, and seemingly they're saying they're bringing it back to Jump, although I'd imagine it would make more sense depending on how severe this condition is. If this author is like way too sick to do this and this is a more, you know, ongoing issue, it might be better to put them in Jump Plus or one of their other publications, because just being honest with you, if this is something like the author World Trigger, for example, where they're constantly getting sick, you cannot keep up with the harsh conditions of weekly serialization, especially in something like Jump, in this fashion. You're gonna have to take some type of change, and it really sucks. I can only imagine what Masaoki Shindo is feeling. You have your goals, your dreams are right in front of you, boom, they're coming along, and then this, you know what I'm saying? So my heart goes out to this author immensely. Like, it really sucks to see your dreams right in front of you, to have them at your fingertips. You know, you just get started, and then boom, something like this happens. But again, I'm gonna be hopeful, and I'm just thankful that Jump didn't say no, it's done, it's over with. I think the fact that it got some type of acclaim and people were liking it from the Jump is what probably helped to keep them from just completely saying, man, we're out of here with that, because there's already a fan base for this, and it's only like a month worth of chapters in. But it is unfortunate, and hopefully this author gets better. Hopefully this author can return and chase after their dreams, because I know what it's like to feel like your dreams are being, you know, swiped away, and it's not a good feeling. So my heart goes out to them. Get better, Masaoki Shindo. Terrible. And for all the fans that are reading it, I know you're probably disappointed, but absolutely you have to understand, and please don't be nasty about it at all. This is something serious. If somebody is that sick that they have to pull the manga off at this stage, and, you know, early in the game, this is serious. And yeah, again, best wishes, and hopefully Ruri Dragon will return to Shonen Jump soon. Jujutsu Kaisen fans, we got a little bit of a weird but fun, and honestly a big update if you think about it, for Jujutsu Kaisen, because yeah, they're making big moves. Despite the fact that, you know, the series is continuing on, it still has weekly chapters coming out every week. They are not staying small. They are scaling the crap out of this series, because according to this, Jujutsu Kaisen to arrive at Universal Studios Japan with special 4D episode. Universal Studios Japan announced on Monday that it would be incorporating the Jujutsu Kaisen anime into not one, but 2 attractions at the theme park this year. The first is Jujutsu Kaisen, the real 4D. This 4D cinema experience, with all the usual wind in your face, sprays of water, and moving sets, will feature an entirely original animation that is about 20 minutes long. The story is likewise completely new. Here's the official synopsis. A new branch of the Jujutsu High School is opening in Osaka, Japan. As prospective students for this new school, you are invited to the groundbreaking ceremony for the school building. According to Kuroishi, the man claiming to be the principal of the Osaka branch, this new school will be established to train Jujutsu sorcerers in order to save people from the ever-increasing number of curses that have been inflicted upon them in recent years. There is something fishy going on here. Yuji, Megumi, and Nobara have secretly infiltrated the ceremony, but just as the ceremony begins with great pomp and circumstance, a terrible plot is revealed. The second Jujutsu-themed attraction is a retooling of the roller coaster Hollywood Dream, the ride, called Jujutsu X Hollywood Dream, the ride, Kaikai Kitan. This roller coaster features an inbuilt sound system that allows each individual rider to pick from a selection of songs to ride to. For the Jujutsu Kaisen collaboration, the anime's theme song Kikai Kitan by Eve will be available for your listening enjoyment. And this is scheduled to run from September 16, 2022 to July 2nd, 2023. So if you want to get up in there and get on that Jujutsu Kaisen ride, you've got a little bit of time. And I'm not going to lie, my thing out of all of this is I wonder if we're going to be able to see this 20-minute episode. I mean, I get it. It's mainly made for this ride, which is kind of crazy that they're making original episodes for theme attract. Like, anime and manga has gotten so big, huh? Like, it's nuts. But yeah, that's what I would want to see. Like, can we see this new Jujutsu school, this 20-minute episode? I'd imagine probably not until this thing is closed down. That'll probably be completely exclusive, and maybe after the fact we'll be able to see this episode, because yeah, it's been a while. Like, how long has it been since Jujutsu Kaisen's anime's been over with? I want to see some more. Not to mention, if this was animated by Studio Mappa, it's probably going to look good, because yeah, if they're putting this in a theme park attraction, they probably want to make it look as beautiful as possible, because this is supposed to bring people in to ride the Jujutsu Kaisen ride and watch this never before seen new fresh episode that I really want to see. And if I go to Japan between now and then, I'm going to go watch that, and I'm going to go ride those rides, even though I'm not going to lie, I'm not a fan of roller coasters at all. I get a little bit squeamish, if you know what I mean. But yes, for any Jujutsu Kaisen fans that were thinking about going to Japan, Universal Studios over there's a new Jujutsu Kaisen ride, 2 new rides, and a new episode, 4D episode, and I'm mad that I can't see that. Yeah, well, maybe I can. I don't know. We'll see. Somebody bring me out to Japan. Bring me on tour or something. Saint Seiya fans that want more of the 3D CG. Although, to be fair, taking a look at this 3D CG that they did with Saint Seiya, it's actually pretty decent stuff. And we got some news here. Here's the exact time Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac Battle for Sanctuary begins. The saga of Masami Kurumada's Saint Seiya is about to return to the screen, and we now have the exact time for the debut of Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac Battle for Sanctuary. The first 2 episodes will launch together on July 31st at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Best of all, the series will debut as sub and dub episodes on the same day. This includes the English and Spanish dub versions, day and date with the subtitle premiere, and it just gives you an idea of, okay, boom, this is when it's coming out. So, and it says the first Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac series premiered on Netflix between 2019 and 2020, adapting the Galaxian Wars, Black Knights, and Silver Saints arcs, and the series, of course, yada yada. And so basically, I'd imagine they put this on pause. Probably that was when the pandemic hit, so they had to stop. And I'm not gonna hate on this. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, yo, y'all know me. I've pretty much gained a reputation at this point for being like a 3D CG hater, but this 3D CG doesn't look too bad to me, and maybe I might be off on this, and maybe it's because I'm not the most hardcore Saint Seiya fan. I really like Saint Seiya. I respect Saint Seiya for everything it done. You know, it's like a grandfather. It's pretty much like a Dragon Ball to a lot of Shonen Battle series. But yeah, I don't know. I think the CG doesn't look that bad, this 3D, based on this poster anyway. But for people that were keeping up with this series, Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac, it's returning for more. And yeah, you'll have English sub and dub. And again, I'm not the biggest Saint Seiya fan, but I might actually give this one a shot. I don't know. This just seems really cool and interesting. And once again, another stark reminder for people that don't know, anime and animation is slowly but surely heading to complete 3D CG. I've mentioned, I don't know, over the last few months how many things, from Slam Dunk to Trigun to Dragon Ball Super Superheroes to this. Like, there's a lot of 3D CG going around, and it's going to keep on progressively getting worse, I guess you would say. Although, again, I don't want to hate on this. I don't know. It looks cool. Maybe that's just me. Let me know what you think. Does this look alright?